opportunism in the face of what looks like defeat. And so when Gordon Brown says we will look at proportional representation, it's going to meet with a very large raspberry from the public. If Gordon Brown is the person who describes the kind of constitutional reform that there's going to be, the general public are only going to meet it with suspicion. And in any event, I believe, having watched what happened with the Human Rights Act, is that people have to believe and have to feel that these things that are being created, which are constitutional things, belong to them. And that they actually get to say what form these things should take. So if we want proportional representation, then the argument for that and the appeal for that has to come from the citizens of this country. And that's why I think that at the end of this day of thought, we should leave it with excitement about the fact that we share a political vision which is about progressive politics with many other people, and that we can make the argument for that within our different parties and beyond. But I also think that we have to be making the argument for democratic change of our system, so that it's no longer this hollowed out thing, this carcass that we currently have. And that to do that, we have to be arguing for real change. And so that's why a number of us here are launching, it's across all the parties and no parties, are launching a campaign called Real Change, which is about arguing for 1,000 small meetings around the country in the next month or so, and that those meetings should throw up what the issues are, and calling then for a constitutional convention to be held in the autumn to say what kind of referendum, if we want a referendum, when it should take place and what it should be. And to make it such that it would be a pledge that would be put to everybody who stands for Parliament. If you are going to stand, we want to hear it from you that you are for these reforms. And we want that to be in place before there's another election, because we don't want retreating from it in the way that was described by the panel, because we've had retreats from constitutional reform before. Now, friends of mine, colleagues of mine in this audience, who really are very tribal in the way that they feel politically, have discomfort about the idea about this business of reaching out. But all I can say to all of you is that if you go out and speak to the general public feel that they want politics to be different. And they are sick of tribalism. They are sick of it. And what they want are, in fact, people to come together for the betterment of our society. And the only way we can do that, to use Neil's expression, is to talk about real pluralism, to listen to different voices and to benefit from hearing those different voices. And so we have to be talking about a different kind of politics. And that politics is about being prepared to do business with others. And instead of having those secret coalitions, and it's right that within the Labour Party is a party of coalition. Let's have open coalition. Let's have coalitions that are really going to make a difference to this society. And so I'm not fearful of coalition, and I say that as somebody who is a Labour Party person and strongly committed to my party. But I do believe that we're on a point of real change, and I think that you in this room, each and every one of you, can play a part in creating that change, but it means reaching out not just to people in our own parties, but to people who are not in our parties, and to say, together we can make this moment a moment that has lasting effect. Thank you.